Nick was a Special Forces soldier who had just been discharged, and on the street he was stopped for an identity check by 2 police officers. Nick presented his ID, but the police didn't even glance at it and insisted on searching his backpack. The police searched the backpack thoroughly but found nothing, and then tried to conduct a body search. Nick, having no choice, cooperated and lifted his clothes, revealing a military knife strapped to his waist. At this, the police immediately drew their guns and ordered him not to move. Nick explained that he had a legal permit for carrying a cold weapon, but the police confiscated his military knife and tried to arrest him on charges of illegal possession of a weapon. However, Nick did not comply meekly. After confirming that no one was around, the police decided to teach him a lesson, but they were not able to lay even a fingertip on Nick's body. In the end, when one of the officers pulled out his pistol, Nick said he would follow them rather than be shot. They did not know what kind of person they had picked a fight with. Only after checking Nick's identity did they realize that he was a major in the Special Forces. Afraid it might become a big problem, the police chief immediately ordered them to return Nick's belongings and called him directly into the office to apologize. But Nick saw that the chief's office was filled with expensive luxury goods. He sensed that this chief, like his subordinates, was also corrupt. A moment later, Nick left the office. At that time, a young woman came walking toward him. Her name was Kaylin. She had come to the police station to pay what was called protection money. But just as Kaylin was about to leave after handing over the money, the chief harbored a lewd intention toward her. Fortunately, Nick, who had just left the station, suddenly remembered that he had left his radio in the office. He went back, and at that moment witnessed the chief attempting to assault Kaylin. Nick saw Kaylin crouched helplessly in the corner. The chief, flustered, became angry and shouted at Nick to gather his things and get out immediately. But he did not know. Nick had already entered combat mode,